All right, thanks for remaining with us. It appears the political transfer window is still very much open. Just 163 days to the 2019 general election. Well, just when Nigerians thought they had heard the last of carpet crossing and political horse trading with the defections of Senate President Bukola Saraki and former Minority Leader Godswill Akpabio, some politicians are back to doing what they have come to be known best for.
Now, former governor of Kano State, Ibrahim Shekarau, has once again defected from the People's Democratic Party to the ruling All Progressives Congress. This comes after he met with incumbent governor Abdullahi Ganduje in Abuja on Monday. But Shekarau is not the only politician that has joined the defection train. Former Cross River State Governor Donald Duke Tuesday dumped the People's Democratic Party and defected to the Social Democratic Party, where he declared to run for the presidency in 2019. And it seems the table has turned and the PDP is now at the receiving end of being dumped. But how will this affect the outcome of the 2019 elections? Most especially the presidential election, as many of the decampees are aspiring for Nigeria's top political seat. All right. We still have Nelson Ekujumi with us in the studio, and we'll also expect on set shortly Babatunde Anthony to join us in this discussion. Now, Nelson, some persons have said that it's just the beauty of democracy when these defections happen is democratic. So let it go ahead. Others paint it as our political culture not maturing enough, why people have to go here and there without ideologies.
No, I don't subscribe to that position that our democracy is not matured. I think it's an exhibition of the democratic flavor that is in the air. That people, even our constitution recognizes that right, that people have the right, you know, to associate. And when people are dissatisfied with the association they belong to, they can move to other ones. But, you know, it builds on the people themselves to recognize that this our person who is in party A, what is the reason for leaving party A to party B? Is it about service to the people, or is it about service to himself? That should be the question bothering our mind. If somebody said he's leaving a political party that he has been in for donkey years, we need to ask him question. What went wrong? What has necessitated this change of, you know, club from club A to club B? If it is about himself alone, then I think we need to watch out for such person when it comes canvassing.
But I wonder how you determine if it is for self or if it is for
the national interest. Those questions, you know what, Nelson, are the questions that many of the defecting politicians seem not to have been able to give us answers to. Well, let's just let you know that we've just been joined by a political analyst, Babatunde Anthony. He's in the studio with us. Good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, let's bring this to you. We've been talking with Nelson for quite a while now. In responding to these defections, the Information Minister, Lai Mohammed, actually said that it is a manifestation of the stones being removed from our rice. And, and some people have asked, really, and you've been managing this rice with the stones all these years?
Well, that's a very good proverb by Mr. Lai Mohammed. Well, to understand, because if you see some of the reasons people are given for leaving one party to another party, it's absurd. We don't get the juicy appointment. We are not being taken care of. Is it about you, or about the people? I mean, that is the bottom. At the end of the day, in politics, they are interested in politics. We need something for something at the end of the day. But the byproduct of this whole thing is our people. That's the masses at the end of the day. Is it about them or about the politician individual? I look at it and say, you know, it could be twofold anyway. If you have a disagreement, something that bothers on your own ideology, right, and you could not resolve that, you might have to leave. But our system does not allow us to live in that manner. What we practice, if you look at APC now, we just had our national convention when? The campaign started when? They were all part of the convention. Bukky was in the convention ground. One of the main
Senate president.
Yes, one of the main positions in the party, public secretary, went to his man. So what is the reason? Is it because you don't like the president or some governors? They don't own the party. It's a collective thing. So why do you, I mean, the reason should be clear, like Igosi just said now. What could be the reason? I mean, people, we play boardroom politics. We don't like each other, but you have to be together, manage our differences together. But at the end of the day, you realize that personal ambition, personal interest is the bottom line of I want to live. I believe here, I can't take on this guy here. Let me move and create my own empire somewhere. At the end of the day, the system suffers, the masses suffers. That is the bottom line.
Okay. Now, I'll stay with you, Babatunde. This issue of, one, we have argued from, in fact, not even argument, it's been stated that the mandate that the politician goes to the public office is the people's mandate. So the people own it. Good. Two, the political party is also not the candidate's political party. It is a platform also decided by the people. Three, we have said that the political party should have an ideology. Now, it brings us back to the original people who, number one, own the mandate, two, own the political party. Now, when we talk about this ideology, are they the ones to really decide on the ideology and holding the political party, or it is the individual who goes as the political office holder? I think there's still some conflict in that regard.
Well, you see, to an extent, maybe because we are still growing. Okay. If you go to the UK, it's very clear. We know the Labour Party is a social welfare party, and the Tory Party is a conservative party, right? And if you look at the membership and the way leadership emerges in both parties, they are very distinct, very different from each other. And to an extent, you know what you are going into. Now, our system here, we claim we have the conservative and the progressive. That was very obvious, that was very clear in the First Republic. But right now, I mean, I remember very well, you will not see somebody that called himself an Aoist. Do you understand me? Crossing. You understand me?
Or Zikist.
Or Zikist. I mean, but you see, but now you see, nobody wants to grow. They are not even. They don't even want to crawl. That is the sad thing about our politics. People are anxious to get to the top of the ladder.
And when you get to the top, the only direction to go is down.
It's down. That is it.
Nelson, let me bring this to you very quickly. It was Bola Ige of blessed memory that said, it's just, 5 fingers of a leprous hand. Meaning, they all really are the same, in spite of this facade of being different from the other. Is that what is still playing out now, or have things changed for the better?
No, Ngozi, that your quotes is not applicable to what you have
not
just
in
said.
this case.
No, okay. That was the 5 political parties that were
under Abacha.
Under Abacha. You call them 5
fingers of a leprous hand.
But now maybe we have 91 fingers.
Fingers of a,
No, I don't agree. I don't think we should do.
So are we saying we have 91 ideologies that cannot be aligned right now as we speak in Nigeria of today, that we have 91 political parties? None of these politicians actually can find a way of saying, look, this is what we stand for, and this party actually stands for what I believe in. Well,
Bankantoni has rightly said, you see, we live in a society today whereby it is all about self. Look, let's go to the religious angle. Look on your streets. You see some religious houses of worship that are just maybe under a shade. You want to ask yourself, why can't they come together? The same thing is happening in the political...
I doubt if the same applies in this
No, case. it should. Because the essence of religion is about, making heaven. I don't think religion is about any other thing. About worshiping God. It's about making heaven. So if you know that this party is Christ... and you two, why can't you be a branch of the, why do you want to become the GO Everybody wants to become a GO of somewhere.
That's the question we are asking.
Yes, that is how low we have sunk as a people, that everybody wants to sit atop resources. That is why he said it. Some of them that have become said, "Oh, we're not giving juicy appointment. Our people were not." You want to ask yourself, which people are not taking? Is it the generality of the Nigerian people or your own people in your own political empire?
Okay.
So we must recognize the fact that we live in a society today that the ideology everybody has is about self.
Okay, let's bring Babatunde in here because time is against us. But Babatunde, going forward, we have more people who are declaring for president. They want to run and all of. How will all of this? Some will say it's beautiful for democracy. Others will say it's going to set confusion because these are stalwart, political stalwarts. However way you see it,
bigwigs.
Somehow, how will this complicate or maybe make 2019 interesting?
You know something, right? I mean, when you said 91 parties, I'm shocked. I mean, do we have many 91 parties in Nigeria? What I know is that seeking relevance, right? If you see them form an association now. 89 is supporting one party. The number, I mean, you look at the whole thing that is a joke. It's not like a job. And you journalists, you have a way of building something to knock them down so easily, right? Because when you call people stalwarts, at what time, what generation? People get carried away. Some people are spent forces. They are spent forces, but you see them in this is the season. Like somebody said the other day, he said, is the transfer window still open? I mean, so everybody is going out there, even those who do not intend to contest, they will see that they want to, you want to negotiate. What are you negotiating? Is it about your people, or about yourself? So we must be very careful that this time around, but we are very focused. And we are very focused. The door is open. The forms are there in APC. If you want to come,
you don't think these defections will affect the fortunes of the two big parties, or is it an opportunity for even the smaller parties to actually cash in?
What is happening now is about the two big parties. At the end of the day, you understand me? They're trying so hard to steal the show from each other. And if you go on to the last day, Otum became a governor of Benue State. He crossed with APC less than a week. The records are there. And he became the governor of Benue State. So we are still in for a lot of drama.
All right. Okay. Drama. We certainly will see how this drama unfolds going forward. Babatunde Bankanthony, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you very much.
And Nessin Ekujumi, thank you very much for coming as well.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you, Jen.
Right.
Okay, before we go, let's tell you that the views and reactions of our resource persons on the topics discussed on the program today are their views and have no connection with TVC News.
All right, we must thank you for spending your morning with us. Tomorrow, we're back again with other issues that concern everyone. Have a great day ahead. I am Mike Okwache.
And I'm Ngozi Alebu. Do enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Remember, it's wet. Be careful on the roads as you drive. See you tomorrow.